To wrap up this series, the main focus will be how to optimize. After finishing up neutral and pressure, there's a lot more combo theory and resource management to cover. While A.B.A has tools to fight projectile zoners, she struggles against zoners who use normals and quick specials. Her best option to fight at the ranges they like to play is 5H, which at 15 frames makes it risky to just throw out. Dash blocking is generally best to force them to be minus as you get closer, but they can take advantage of this or use moves that force you back. But if they start committing to negative moves, you can start to fight back. For example, Misflanner is minus 15, which lets 5H punish it and combo a 236K. After negative attacks, you can also throw in 236K or 214K to high crush and low crush, trying to bully your way in. For longer horizontal moves, air approaches are typically counters, so you can try IEDs too. Canceling 2H with 214K can be used as a reset to stay close, so mix this in with 2P staggers, far slash staggers, and dash carry key grab setups. Looping dash carry key grabs into itself is very strong, but will take a lot of practice. If you mess up and just get the dash cancel, you can try to fix it with 2P or 2K into key grab, but it relies on them not reacting in time. In the corner, close slash into JD doesn't reach them. However, close slash up BRC JD, key grab, then close slash dash carry key grab is a quick way to build about 40% JR meter while still being plus and close. Also, close slash TK key grab fast RCJS sets up another dash carry key grab. Fast up RC into JH in the corner gives a rising overhead. When running low on JR gauge, doing fast RC into uninstall can leave you at -2, which is a nice safe way to stop yourself from running out. You can try to fit in a JD or a quick mash since they likely won't be expecting this and won't be ready. If you air FD their YRC, you'll fall faster and have enough time for 5H, which is the best punish by far. It gives you a corner to corner combo, and you'll see even better 5H combos in the combo section. Remember that you can carry cancel 236S into the key super. This can also work against YRC really well since they'll take away your recovery, giving you an insanely high damaging combo. But if they block it, it gives you almost 50 frames to work with, easily setting up the fuzzy by doing dash jump with JP into JS. While it's pretty specific, you can do 214K fast up RC into JH to fuzzy. I find it nearly impossible to do consistently against somebody waiting on the ground, but if you're able to catch someone blocking in the air, it's much easier. After 236K, doing fast RC with JH keeps them in block stun long enough to go for a rising JS fuzzy. Or do fast RC JK and double jump into a fuzzy for a triple overhead. Just make sure to delay the JH so you have enough time to combo. From close slash dash cancel BRC, you can do 236K or 2H for a high low, and if they block the high, it forces them to block a fuzzy setup with rising JS that leads into another fuzzy setup. If they FD everything, then you won't be close enough for the second fuzzy. When doing the low, convert with 214K. The final mix-up is backdash forwards fast RC JK. As always, it's a bit tricky to do, but since you can set up so many plus frames, it's good to have. After longer combos ending with dash carry 236K, set up a cross-up with IED-JH. When throwing in the corner as you run out of JR meter, OTG close slash dash cancel leaves you +8, perfect for an extra meaty close slash, and you can always go for JD or throw. If you run out of JR during Danzai, OTG with Wild Assault jump cancel into JD for a meaty up to +7. Now that we've covered so many setups and mix-ups, here's an example of how you could apply it to a wall break situation. If done right, this is entirely true string. The only ways they have to fight this is committing to FD or YRC. For back to corner counter hit close slash, 6H into charged Wild Assault pops them up high enough for 214K to side switch. For counter hit 5H into charged Wild Assault, you get install and have enough gravity to steal the corner even from round start distance. I'll go more in depth about this route as I go over more install combos. For an easy transition after Rekka, do RC into install, then dash up close slash. For a more inconsistent but more meter efficient route, do a fast RC into install and OTG with close slash dash carry 236K or 2K Danzai. This will be a very important way to transition to install, especially since Rekka builds you a lot of JR meter to work with. And while there are many dash carry cancels in this combo, it's definitely worth learning since they let you go from corner to corner. This transition even works after longer combos like this counter hit 2S starter and no dash carries required. A nice side switch is to combo into up RC, then whiff 236K to go past them and pick up with 2K. Now for advanced combos, the major points will be corner to corner routes, JR meter efficiency, and damage optimizations. For corner to corner routes, there are a couple of ideas, but have the same general theory behind them. From 2K2D Danzai, Close slash dash kara 236k twice leaves enough gravity to go into a quick air series to splat with JD. From the fuzzy, you'll practically always be at least a little out of the corner, so you can see you only have to do the Danzai and one 236k. And with a 236k starter, it leads into another 236k, then a Danzai. So the structure is based around fitting in one Danzai and two dash kara 236ks. To round off the main mix-up hits, here's a corner to corner from 2H. Surprisingly, close slash is a harder starter to corner from. This route needs you to know that the close slash will hit so you can jump cancel it, so it'll be useful for punishes. This combo structure is a little different in that it uses 214k in place of one 236k and needs 2s to push them up higher. Since close slash 2s pops them up so much you can do routing like this, but there really isn't any need for it, just thought it was cool. Even from a counter hit 2p, you can get a close slash to reach the other corner. From back to corner counter hit close slash, it is possible to pop them up high enough to dash under, but it's really difficult to get the spacing to make her turn around for the 5k. Being on defense like this and having enough JR meter to do a combo like this is unlikely, but still worth showing off. Since 2H pops up, converting far slash with it will pop them up enough to convert after 214k. Getting counter hit 2H and 236k near the corner will lead to difficult but very high damage combos. From 2H dash jump JS JD, then 2S 2H 214k to pull them out of the corner, then steal it back. Here's the same route working from 236k. Make sure to end with 5k 6H or 5k 6P to wall splat with enough time to uninstall. If you have extra meter, you can do key grab fast RC 6H to resplat them with enough time to install again for a higher damage super. This route also works from a counter hit close slash starter, making staggers even stronger. For counter hit 5H, since you should be OSing 236S and 214k, you'll be able to set up the wall bounce combo even from round start distance. And if you're running low on JR meter, do 5k dash kara key grab to wall splat instead. When baiting YRC, jumping and FDing lets you punish with 5H, which can also lead to a simple combo like this doing a ton of damage. One of the main reasons to do the wall bounce combo is that it builds more meter, potentially letting you wall break with super where you couldn't before. The other main reason to do this is that by the time you make it to the corner, it's likely there's already been damage done to the wall, and optimizing around this lets you do better routing. Like when baiting YRC in the corner, you may be able to get away with a short string into wall bounce before the wall breaks. The thing that makes it difficult is getting the height right, since if they're not high enough, 214k won't go under them. Mess around with the delays between JS and JD, and also 2S and 2H after the bounce. And if you have enough meter to RC, you can get this from a mid-screen far slash by using fast RC 214k, and this ender of using key grab to uninstall works at higher gravity. If that wasn't already enough, you can replace the second side switch with a reverse hitting key super. Using close slash and 2S to hit from behind both work, it's just up to preference. Just make sure to do 6H after the super so you combo them into the wall splat. Since this works from 2H, blocking a single close slash mid-screen into a wrong guess leads to a ton of damage, especially if you have extra meter. And this becomes extra strong after super wall break, since a successful safe jump into combo builds you 2 bars to meter dump and reset the situation if it doesn't outright kill. The thing is you don't need to make it to the corner for this to work. As long as you can get them high enough to dash under and 2S or close slash, this'll work. And you'll likely still have wall help to work with after to continue the combo with. Even when you're far from the corner, close slash 236k will still leave gravity to work with. If you don't make it under them, you'll still be able to dash up in 5k too, it just may lead to less optimal combos. And here you can see just how much damage this can lead to even from a normal hit 2H that didn't reach the wall. If you ever feel like you're not going to be able to finish the combo by either fear of dropping it or fear of running out of JR meter, remember that you can always do a Rekka Kara cancelled into super, since it won't take you out of install during a string. When it comes to uninstall mid-combo, fast RCing into it after Rekka can leave enough time for 2S 2H to set up another knockdown with more JR meter. You can expand this a little bit by doing Wild Assault if you aren't quite close enough to reach the corner but want to. Fast RC uninstalling after Danzai in the corner is also useful, either dash up close slash or just 6H after uninstalling to continue. When running low near the wall, key grab into fast RC 2H key grab again is a nice way to save yourself from running out. Finally, you can Wild Assault during a string where you run out of meter, and if they get hit, you can do the Wild Assault combo from before to build a lot of JR meter back. Now that you've seen all the optimizations, the hard part is determining when and where you can use each. Resource management will be the hardest part, especially since it's not only up to you how you manage it, but how they prevent you from using it how you'd like to. Since they have access to burst, YRC, and just the ability to make you block as your timer counts down, it can be rough. However, her ability to snowball rounds is extremely high, and all it takes is one hit for you to potentially be put into a winning situation. You won't need everything from these guides, but I hope I was able to help you improve and enjoy the character more. Thank you for watching.